Hello and welcome to another episode of BFME 2 Towers Are Not Enough, and in this one we have the second part of what happened on the 18th of April 2020. We had one game where it was me and Carl versus Jackson and Gaz, and then I think they were a bit upset about us beating them in under 10 minutes, so then they decided to go for round 2. So here we are. I went random, so here I am as men. And then here we have Carlo as Isengard, and over here to the left, well, he's getting planted by old Carlo, that's for sure. Bum Fun, which is Jackson. And then up here we have Gaz. Now this is interesting because now Jackson's reverting back to a team that he is very comfortable with as men. And Gaz with Isengard. So obviously they mean business. They mean business this time. Okie dokie, right. Interesting. Now I do recall Carl saying that he was going to try something new. He was going to go straight for these because he was struggling to deal with rangers. And as we all know, it's very, very difficult for some of the evil teams to be able to handle what they have in terms of archers, because whether you got Menadale, I like this, Gaz, I like this, sticking him behind a tree, very nice, very cute. Ha! Well, even so, I wouldn't be looking at this, I would be looking at the map, but anyway, and I would see that there's a big dot right here, so obviously there's something to be careful of. But I do like it though, that's a pretty cool idea, just hiding behind some trees and then just, you know, because at least then it's not like an obvious thing for people to go after. That's pretty cool. Faramir. Okay, well, I'm a total noob when it comes to Faramir. Right, what can he do? Right, so he can toggle weapon. Alright, that's pretty cool. Wounding arrow. Ranged attack that causes target to flee. Interesting. Oh, right, so we can switch between mounted. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can do bow and sword and horse. Okay, that's cool. Plus 50% armor. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Give targeted units experience. Alright, well, it's not so bad. I wonder if that stacks then. Alright. And here we go. Right, there's some rangers there. Please tell me run over them, Carl. Please tell me you run over them. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh no, yeah, just like you said. Why did they get stuck? Carl, where were you clicking? Butchered. Butchered to a man, they were. That pretty much did fuck all, I think. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Okay, so we got Lurtz hiding in a tree right here. Now Gaz knows this time not to be caught with his pants down. So he's got double barracks, so he's done the right thing, and he's got a load of the Gaz. More orc labourers on these things, man. I think you've added a few, but not enough. There's never enough. Right, so he's got some troops. It's good, it's good, it's good. I wonder if he can see me. So I can't see him, he's just out of range. Alright, yeah, he can. Interesting. Now this is a very interesting tactic. I think there's a hint of Jackson's play here, that's for sure. Making towers here to tower me in. It's a pretty good idea. Right, now I remember Carl at this point being a little bit worried because he felt like he was being pushed, forced into his base here with Jackson circling outside. He's got Faramir sort of just picking off random troops here and there. He's got some wargs. Right, he doesn't want to get. You don't want to let these things get inside. But Carl doesn't know that just yet. But he hasn't got the bats. So you want to try and get these fuckers if you can see him, but I don't think Carl can. Now this is a bit of a problem, because this becomes a real issue to try and get past this. All Jackson really has to do is basically just put some troops like right here, and that's it. And then he's thinking to do the same thing there, so that's pretty good play. He's going to wall him in a sense, so that Carl cannot escape. Nice, I like it. Right, now I've got my force pretty much up. 2 pikeys, 2 soldiers, 3 of these. Bada bup, bada beep, bada boop, I'm all done. Now I think it's time to probably start with the old trebs. Yeah, because a lot of these towers are starting to go up, and I do not have any siege. I think the problem is with this is that this is only just one way in which I could sort of like go out. Now this does give Gaz a very good strong platform here to work from, with which to launch into my base, and I think that's a good idea. Right, he's got a couple of them here. He's got to be careful. You've got to be careful, Carl. Oh yeah, he got him. Yeah, attacked him from behind though. That should be all right. Oh yeah.
They're coming straight for us.
I think maybe 2 or 3 platoons might have been good. Oh, and they got the upgrades as well. He managed to get him just before he got run over. Well played. Well played. Right, I think Carl is basically holding him off here. Right, now Carl's trying to run these fuckers over, but I think Jackson is wise to it. Oh, they seem to get stopped, don't they? Don't want to let them get back in here. This is pretty tricky play. Very, very tricky play. He's gonna have to. You're gonna have to come out with some ballistas, I think. Right. I then thought, right, I'm going straight in. I thought I'd keep some troops here just in case. I'm going straight in. Let these guys clump these things right here. I've got alerts over here. Rangers. Right, now I think this is where the Rangers are going to be quite helpful. Right, alerts. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's gone. Right. Gaz, you have a force here as well, man. If I were you, Gaz, I would have like just walked like straight around here or something like that. Started taking out some of these farms and just pissing things off and stuff like that. I would have had to have dealt with it. Right, I do have a force here, but at least some sort of counter. But I think at this point, I'm sure Gaz is probably thinking, oh poop. Already an upgraded. Yeah, it is doing a lot of damage. It does do a lot of damage. Alright, clumpty dumpty, clumpty dumpty. God, these rangers are kicking the shit out of these poor old labourers. Right. Alright, I see 3.5 platoons here. Right. It's using the old horsey. Right, now he's got the trebbers as well now. Right, he's just getting them up. He's getting them involved. Right. Now I realise that it's probably a good idea to get some reinforcements going and leave these guys here. Right, now his force is making an appearance. But that's not what he wants. That is not what he wants. And this is not good. Now I'm tainting the terrain. I'm making this mine. God, I really should get these things over quicker. Right, time for some siege. A bit later than everyone else. Jackson is basically taking pot shots, and there's very little that Carl can do about it. He can't seem to escape. Yeah. Interesting. Need those upgrades. Right, reinforcements. I think Gaz has spent a hell of a lot of money on towers and not necessarily on upgrading any units. Now, to be fair, I haven't upgraded my units, but the only thing I have sort of upgraded is obviously rangers, and then making sure that I have the best archers I can get, so I can eliminate the troops. Obviously, these units here are just here to destroy buildings. Alright, now at this point, I believe Carl says he's a bit concerned, so I send at least, not much, but I just send a little bit over, because that's all I got at the moment. He's feeling penned in. It can easily happen, but you get a bit penned in, there's nothing you can do. Right, now basically park these rangers right in front of these barracks, so there is fuck all you can do. Trying to get rid of these things as quick as I can. Trebers. Have I got Trebers on the way? No, not yet. Well, this cost 2,000, this did. It never got used, I went round it. Right, he's got the ballistas this time. Siege shooting each other. Christ, he killed more of his own. Alright. I got a slight help at least. Oh, that's making him deter a little bit there. Okay. Right, now it's just the Rangers and Bozza. Yes, they're in dire need of some reinforcements, and it'll take a while for them to be able to get over there. Crikey. Nice. Ah yes, I took my Aragorn over there. And I think Jackson, when he saw Aragorn, he thought, oh yeah, fuck this. So he's going to abandon. This is one front that he did have that now he's had to abandon. So now Carl can focus on this one. And now it looks like a general retreat here from Jackson, as he cannot now hold this area. Probably a wise move to retreat. I don't know, Jackson might be a good idea to have like a few towers here or something, and so therefore you're retreating to a very strong position. So yes, I'm keeping my guys right here. Right, bringing out the big guns now to finish Gaz off. I've got him in this position, I need to keep him there. And Carl is doing likewise, because I think if Carl eased off the gas, I think Jackson probably would have gone to relieve Gaz. I can picture it now, but this thing went too far, didn't it? It went too far. Pikey's in front, I think. Right, I send Aragorn up top because I need some extra muscle. Right. There we go. 2 trebs. 2 trebs. Now, that is basically the power of just having some decent archery units sitting right in front of here. I always kind of recommend having your barracks not in the firing line. Have them a little bit, like for example over here, because then that means that troops have to sort of come around in order to like deal with it. And obviously if you've got archery towers right here, it should be a lot more helpful. No, I think Gaz just got a bit unlucky here. Right, he's already built here. He has already built here. There are towers going on. Carl is playing cat and mouse with Jackson. Jackson's wandering his army around. Carl's doing likewise. This looks like a major assault that's going on here. Alerts in the front lines. Carl, please tell me you're going to target these ballistas right on these. Oh yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. I didn't see the wargs, Carl. I take that back. I take that back. Use the howl. Use the howl. Use the howl to get the trebuchet. That would help if you had the howl. Oh. Use the howl. There you go. Right, so these shitty ones. At least if you had Lurt sort of like sitting by them on bow stance, at least they would get 50% damage. And if you tried to upgrade them as well, they won't be as good as Rangers, but they would be pretty good. Right. Now it's a case of destroying everything you see, because he's obviously still in it. So now we have troops, trebs. What else we got? Boromir and Aragorn just sitting here, making sure that Jackson cannot offer any sort of offensive. It looks here Carl has finally been able to do enough damage here. I think this battle that went on here just a moment ago, I think Carl just managed to pip Jackson there for it. Lost the trebs, lost the rangers, and these ballistas look like they're doing a maximum amount of damage here, so this is not looking good for their team. These troops getting into position now, about to pen them in. No, it's trebs. There we go. I started making some more farms. Left my troops there to defend his base just in case. And Carl's getting in. Wildman summons the Wildman. Oh, now this is game over now. Now they got free access straight to the old fortress. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Nothing you can do. Faramir's running around with a little sword in his hand. He's doing his best. Probably would have been a good idea to go after these, Jackson, I think. But it's all over. That was it. That was it. Well, well played to Carl. It definitely didn't look that way about 10 minutes ago. It looked like Jackson had just put the squeeze on him, but I think Jackson just sort of hesitated a little bit. And Jackson, I don't know, maybe you can sort of like assess how you could have finally put Carl to the sword. And because, yeah, I guess you've done all of that to push across this side of the map and be over here, but then how do you finish that? And it can be very, very difficult. Yeah, anyway, good game, guys. Catch you on the next one.